Today we discuss the topic duality in lattice. First of all, when less than or equal to is a partial ordering relation on S, then definitely greater than or equal to, its converse greater than or equal to, is also a partial ordering relation on S. For example, if less than or equal to denotes the divisor of, then greater than or equal to denotes multiple of. These two relations represents a partial ordering relation. Also, the Hayes diagram of S greater than or equal to, the Hayes diagram of S greater than or equal to can be obtained from that of S less than or equal to by simply turning it upward direction. Okay, upside down. It's simply turning upside down. We get the Hayes diagram of S greater than or equal to. Now we discuss lattice and dual lattice. In lattice, less than or equal to, the relation less than or equal to convert to greater than or equal to in dual lattice. That is, for example, if we consider a lattice with a relation divisor of, then it's dual lattice with a relation multiple of. Or simply, if in a lattice there is a relation usual less than or equal to, then definitely the dual lattice contains the relation usual greater than or equal to. Also, in the lattice, the least upper bound, whatever be the least upper bound of A join B, that terms becomes the greatest lower bound in dual lattice. Also, in lattice, greatest lower bound, that is A meet B, becomes the least upper bound in the dual lattice. For example, consider the poset. Consider the lattice set 1, 2, 3, 4 less than or equal to. Here usual less than or equal to is the operation. Hayes diagram, 1 less than or equal to 2, 2 less than or equal to 3 and 3 less than or equal to 4. We construct this dual lattice R set 1, 2, 3, 4. Set contains the same elements and the operation becomes the converse operation. That is, in the dual lattice the operation is greater than or equal to. So, here in the Hayes diagram only upward relations exist for 4 greater than or equal to 3, 3 greater than or equal to 2 and 2 greater than or equal to 1. That is the Hayes diagram of the lattice turning it upside down. We get the Hayes diagram of the dual lattice. Also check A2 meet 3. What is 2 meet 3? Least upper bound of 2 and 3, which is the greatest lower bound of 2 and 3. 2 meet 3 is greatest lower bound of 2 and 3. Greatest lower bound of 2 and 3 is 2. Here 2 is the least upper bound of 2 and 3. Least upper bound of 2 and 3 is 2. Similarly, we can check any other elements. 1 join 2. Least upper bound of 1 and 2 is 2. Here 2 is the greatest lower bound of 2 and 1 is 2. Okay. So, we get a lattice by converting the relation to its converse, and in Hayes diagram we simply turn it upside down. Next, properties of lattice. First is idempotent law. A meet A equal to A and A join A is equal to A. We know that A meet A, that is greatest lower bound of A and A. Definitely greatest lower bound of A and A is A. Also A join A. A join A is least upper bound of A and A. Least upper bound of A and A is A itself. Next is commutative law. A meet B equals B meet A. Also, A join B equal to B join A. For example, consider this A's diagram. Here A, B are two elements. What is A join B? A join B is E. That is same as B join A. Also, A meet B is D. That is same as B meet A. That is also D. So, the commutative law also holds for the lattice. Then, next is associative law. A meet B meet C. We can replace this bracket from the second two elements, that is A meet B meet C. Also, A join B join C is equal to A join B join C. Next is absorption law. Absorption law, that is A meet A join B is equal to A and A join A meet B is equal to A. That is absorption law. Here we can also check the associative law with this example. A join B. What is A join A meet B? What is A meet B? A meet B is D. D meet C. What is D meet C? D meet C is D itself. So D meet C is D. Right side A meet B meet C. What is B meet C? B meet C is D. So A meet B meet D. What is A meet D? It is D itself. So the left side equal to right side. Similarly, for the second law, A join B. What is A join B? In the case of left hand side, A join B is E. In this diagram, A join B is E. E join C. What is E join C? It is C. RHS A join B join C. What is B join C? That is E. A join B join C. What is B join E? B join E is again E. E join C is also E. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. So the associative law also holds. Next, similarly we can prove the absorption law also. A meet A join B. What is A join B? It is E. A meet E is A. A join A meet B. A meet B is D. A join D is, what is A join D? That is A. So absorption law also holds. Next is consistency law. Consistency law states that if A less than or equal to B, that is A related to B, if and only if A join A meet B is equal to A and A join B is equal to B, that is the lower bound of A and B is A and upper bound of A and B is B, then A is definitely less than or equal to B. That is the consistency law state. Here in this Hayes diagram, A is less than or equal to B. Therefore, definitely A meet B is A and A join B is B. Next we discuss the proof of the associative law by this Hayes diagram. A meet B meet C equals A meet B meet C. A meet B meet C, that means the greatest lower bound of A, B and C. Okay, first we discuss the left hand side. A meet B meet C. First consider B meet C. Here B meet C is C. Greatest lower bound of B and C is C. Then A meet B meet C. That is A meet C. That is greatest lower bound of A and C. What is greatest lower bound of A and C is D. This implies D is less than or equal to A, D is less than or equal to B, and D is less than or equal to C. That is, D is the greatest lower bound of A, B and C. Next, consider the right hand side. First of all, we do the term in the bracket, that is A meet B. What is A meet B? A meet B is again A. Then A meet B meet C. A meet B is A meet C. What is A meet C? From this Hayes diagram, A meet C is D. Okay. So again, here also we get D is less than or equal to A, D is less than or equal to B, and D is less than or equal to C. Therefore, D is the greatest lower bound of A, B and C. From this, we can prove the associative law A meet B meet C is equal to A meet B meet C. Similarly, we can do the proof of A join B join C is equal to A join B join C. You try to check that equality by this Hayes diagram.